Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you don't know me, my name is Katie and I make stuff vegan. Okay, so boom. Y'all, I'm super jazzed about this video. I had a lot of fun making it because, you know, it was a little chaotic, a little trial and error, but, you know, we made it and I'm just so excited about it. So I've been wanting Korean barbecue for a couple of weeks ago and I approached my friend Nikki and I was like, let's do Korean barbecue. And she was like, let's just go to the restaurant. And I was like, vegan? Like, I could go and like watch you eat, but there's basically gonna be nothing that I could eat there because even the kimchi gonna have fish junk, fish gut, I don't know, fish, it's gonna have fish in it. So I was like, girl, I'm gonna make Korean barbecue at home. And in the end, it worked out. It was a little rocky getting there, but you know, I tried it out so you can have an easier time. Look how thoughtful, I'm just so thoughtful and giving. Either way, if you want to see how I made vegan Korean barbecue, keep on watching. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to never miss any of my videos. And the link to the detailed recipe will be in the description box below. Okay, let's get started. Okay, so I'm going to start off by making the marinade for my vegan beef. So this is an Asian pear. And to be honest, I made this twice. You're going to see why in a second. But I think that if you were doing this, you could just use a regular pear. Not the green ones, the brown ones, like a basque, whatever. I think you should use that pear. Because when I paid $3.50 for it, I was like, oh, like they growing these one by one. Somebody is molding them. Perhaps Jesus himself is molding these pears. Because $3.50 for one pear is a lot. Now I will say, like, I went to H Mart, if you're familiar with H Mart, and they kind of expensive. So I was like, maybe that's what they on, and maybe it's cheaper other places. But also, I went to another Asian market and I couldn't even find the Asian pear. I don't know. Do what you want. It's your house. It's your kitchen. But I would recommend using a regular pear. I don't know. Okay, but either way, I took a medium Asian pear, cut it up, or whatever, and I'm using this stuff called. Ooh, I should have practiced. Gochujang. It's a red chili paste from Korea. I would describe it as being more hot than spicy. It's like, it's one of them things where like you eat it and then you like, oh, this ain't hot, and then it hits you in the back. That's what it is. It's hot, not spicy. And you really could, the thing I like about this marinade is that you really could do whatever you want with it. Like, I gave you a blueprint. I said, this is what I did. Now you do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can add, like, for me, the first time I made it, don't tell Nikki, because Nikki really liked it, so she wanted me to make it again, and I added water the second time. Don't tell her that I did that, because I thought it was too salty personally the first time. She gonna cuss me out when she watches this, but it's fine. She told me not to change anything, which is why I used the Asian pear the second time as well. We gonna get to why I did it twice in a second. But yeah, do whatever you want, blend it up. I personally really like garlic, y'all know that. And I really like sesame oil, y'all know that. So I use a lot of that, but you know, do what you want. I put it in a Ziploc bag. Listen, I care about the environment, but we were taking all this stuff outside. So I wasn't about to be outside with no porcelain, but there she go. And you know, I use the Very Soy. I use the Very Soy beef. You know what I'm talking about, because I use it all the time. Now, I was thinking about people who be like, I don't have that near me. And I think what will work really well here is just tofu. I will use a firm tofu, like an extra firm tofu. I will be careful when you mix it up and then just saute it up. Ooh, no, I forgot. Go to Whole Foods, get the pre-made seitan or make your own seitan. That will also work perfectly here. Matter of fact, skip the tofu. Do that. Okay, I'm making these cucumbers, which ended up being a huge hit, like a huge hit. I was not expecting that. Like, that was not on my bingo card. I just thought like it'll be a nice little side. Like, I researched the sides that people usually have a Korean barbecue. I haven't made a Korean barbecue in at least 8 years. So like, I just did not remember. It hasn't been 8. It's been like, okay, I've been vegan for 4, yeah, maybe like 8 years. It doesn't matter. That is literally not important. Either way, I was trying to go through the sides to see like what I wanted to make. And I'm like, oh, these cucumbers sound nice. It'll be a little refreshing with a little bit of hot. And they were a huge hit. Like, when I made it the second time, I made like a huge batch of it. And my cousin Monica and Nikki, they just finished it. But super good, super easy. Everything's listed. Okay, so when going through the sides, I also was thinking about like, okay, what else do I want to make? And I was like, oh, the sauteed spinach sounds good. And okay, I know it looks like a lot, but you know, spinach, like, you need like 12 bunches for a 4th cup of spinach. You know what I'm saying? So I just did a little simple saute, like just some garlic, soy sauce, that's what that is, and sesame oil, and black pepper. That was it. Super quick, super simple. And yeah, ain't nothing special about this. Ain't nothing to write home about. Oh, and green onions. Yeah, you know, but whatever. Easy breezy cover girl. Now this one was a surprise. It was also a huge hit, which, you know, I really enjoy these because I didn't know what to think, because these are sauteed bean sprouts. We're gonna get there. I'm just making the garlic a little bit fragrant, and really this is a reaction to how I made the spinach. I like this better for the bean sprouts because I'm really just gonna get them going. I'm not gonna like cook them till they're soft, because the crunchiness of the bean sprouts is what takes it, like, you know, to infinity and beyond or whatever. Okay, I just sauteed those until they were like a little bit limp, you know what I'm saying? Like a little bit, you know, like that, you know what I mean? You know what I mean. Really, really good, big hit. Okay, so I made some rice off camera because it's rice. Rice is really easy. Don't make nobody fool you, okay? 2 to 1. 2 to 1. Bring it to a boil, simmer down low. The lower you simmer it, the softer your rice gets. Period, that's it. Okay, to the rice, I'm adding some salt, some dried nori. If you can't find this, because I can't find it in Memphis. If you can't find it, then just, you know, get to ripping, girl, with your nori sheets, and some sesame seeds. Toasted sesame seeds. Ooh, I should have retoasted them. Dang, that would have been good. Okay, now I'm mixing my rice, and there it is. I really like this rice. Like, I really, really enjoyed it. Okay. So, when I envisioned this, like back in March, I was like, I'm gonna get those tabletop grill things. Like, I'm gonna get the tabletop grill. I used to use them all the time. Like back in high school and stuff, we used to get these grills and go to the beach in Wisconsin where you could grill on the beach and make burgers and stuff. So fast forward to 2021, they're now $7. They used to be $2 at Jewel Osco or whatever. And they would not light. Like, it was ridiculous. And it was already super late. And one thing about my friends and I feel like everybody's like that with their friends. It's gonna be funny and hilarious regardless, but it's like you see the sun going down and it was just not giving. Like, look what we got up to.
Y'all, we've been out here for like an hour. We resorted to using what's it called? Rubbing alcohol. So that's what we've been. Do it again. So there's my little meats. If you can hear, it's not doing anything. Alright, that's what it's supposed to do. Alright.
Okay, so what we ended up doing is just going downstairs. My grandma lives downstairs. So I didn't feel like taking the stuff back up here, so I just went in her kitchen and did it. And my uncle had these little pans and they worked perfectly for the little Korean barbecue. And my grandma was like making fun of me because she thinks I'm extra. I don't know why. But she was making fun of me because she's like, I don't know why you didn't do that before. But you know, she didn't understand what I was trying to do. Okay, so I put everything out on the table and I took these like lettuce that I actually didn't end up liking. I kind of left them downstairs. Maybe my uncle won't want them. Because it was like bitter at the top, and I used this thing called samjam. So I'll link it down below. I didn't like it. It was too, I don't know what it was. I just didn't really enjoy it because I saw the girls making it on TikTok and I thought it would slap and it just didn't. And then I made a whole bunch of other sides. I made scallion pancakes. I made the gyoza. Like, I had a bunch of sides like just laid out. But that's a great thing about Korean barbecue, especially when you do it at home. You can like do whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? So that was a lot of fun. But you know me. You know I'm going to see you through to the end. And when I have a vision for something, I have a vision. Okay, so let me show you what I did the next time we did, because I couldn't go down like that. I wasn't gonna go out like that. So let me show you what I did. Walmart has these portable grills that I saw the last time I went. So I was like, let's get these grills. They were $15. Okay, and then we're just gonna grill them up like a regular grill. You know what I'm saying? It's not the same vibe because Korean barbecue is supposed to be like small. And even though these grills were small, this wasn't the same vibe, but I was so determined to see it through. I did it, and look at the grill marks. Like, look at the grill marks. Look at the grill marks. I didn't, you know, some of them got a little crispy. That's my business though. Okay, that's my business. Okay, let's keep it pushing. Nothing to see here. But here's goes my meat. You know what I'm saying? And we would set it outside. This was like what I originally envisioned. I just really wish the tabletop, the portable grill would work, or would have worked, because it would have been like more in line. And one thing that I didn't appreciate about these grills is it's a grill made for grilling, right? Like, people put like burgers and stuff on it. My little meats kept falling through the little slots and stuff, which was fine because I was going for the vibe and the aesthetic. Like, I knew what I wanted, I knew what I envisioned, and I had to see it through. But this whole process was so fun, and me and Nikki were cracking it. Nikki was like, you always drag me into some stuff, which like low-key I do. I always have ideas. Like, my friends, like, I'm like the idea person, and my friends are like the Katie, we not doing that people, but like I try to make them do it anyway. We always have a good time. We were laughing the whole time, like, not the grill's not working. And then also, I feel like y'all are very smart. I shouldn't have to tell you how bad of an idea. Okay, so we were looking on Google about like how to, because the coals weren't lighting. So we were looking on Google, and I was like, let me just go buy some lighter fluid. And they were like, no, don't buy no lighter fluid because you got to leave and come back, and blah, 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 blah. And I was like, okay, let's look up like what we can use as a natural lighter fluid. And in the article said you can use rubbing alcohol. I'm like, I got rubbing alcohol upstairs. Like, you know, panoramic, you know, I got rubbing alcohol upstairs. Don't do that. I feel like y'all know that. Terrible idea. And then literally the article said, make sure you allow it to burn if you use rubbing alcohol. So not us putting the little vegan meat right on top of it. I'm not gonna finish the rest, but just don't do that, okay? Either way, let me know if you try this. Let me know how it works out. Like, everything was really amazing. It was so good. I can't wait to do this again. I low-key want to invest in one of those like tabletop like grill things so I could do it again, especially like with my friends in Memphis, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was so cute. I forgot how much I like Korean barbecue, you know, but now we can do it at home and do it vegan and do it up, and period. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so you never miss any of my videos. The link to the detailed recipe will be in the description box below. While you're here, check out my other videos. Why? Because my enough video. Thank you again, and I will catch y'all on the next one. Bye, y'all.